You know that feeling, right? You're
Yeah.
scrolling online, um, eyes gleaming at that perfectly draped top of those effortlessly chic trousers.
Hmm.
You can almost feel the fabric, envision the compliments. The website looks amazing. The story behind the brand is, like, really heartwarming.
Yeah, you get drawn in.
Totally. And you think, yes, this is it. This is exactly what I've been looking for. But then maybe there's that little voice back of your head whispering, is what I see really what I'll get?
It's a constant question with online shopping, isn't it? How do you navigate that glossy, compelling digital world where perception is just so meticulously crafted?
Well, today on the deep dive, we're plunging into a fascinating case study that puts this very question front and center. We're talking about a clothing brand called Olivia and James Vancouver.
Okay.
Our mission for this deep dive is really to extract the key insights from a truly revealing review. We've been poring over the YouTube channel Savage Reviews, specifically their video titled Olivia and James Vancouver Review, Boutique Scam or Legit 2025.
Right, Savage Reviews. They don't pull punches.
They really don't. And what we're going to unpack here is the often surprising and sometimes, frankly, alarming gap between how a brand presents itself all polished and what its customers actually experience.
It sounds like a classic perception versus reality situation.
It really is a
Yeah.
prime example. And I think it's definitely going to give us all something to think about before our next online purchase.
Indeed. The digital storefront has become, well, like a stage, hasn't it? And what this deep dive will probably show us is just how elaborate that performance can be.
Yeah.
It's about understanding the psychology behind online retail and how easily our trust can be earned and then perhaps misplaced.
Okay, so let's unpack this. Let's start with that carefully constructed persona.
Mhm.
What does Olivia and James Vancouver promise on the surface? Because, their initial appeal is incredibly strong.
It seems like it.
I was almost convinced by this whole mother and son story and the timeless fashion to Canada line. It creates such a compelling illusion. But from your perspective, how sophisticated is this kind of persona building, really?
Oh, it's highly sophisticated. What's fascinating here is how all these elements, the, professional photography, the emotional storytelling, even things like strategic bundle discounts,
Right.
they aren't just random choices.
Right.
These are what the reviewer called sophisticated operation hallmarks. They're designed specifically to signal legitimacy and build immediate trust. That origin story, inspired by the bond between a mother and her son, that aims right for a heartwarming feel.
It creates that emotional connection instantly.
Exactly.
And their positioning is all about quality, right? They claim to bring timeless fashion to Canada. That phrase alone just conjures images of, quality, enduring style.
Something lasting.
Yeah, something you'd invest in, not just wear once.
Mm-hmm.
You picture elegant boutiques, maybe carefully curated collections.
Mm-hmm.
And their website, from what Savage Reviews highlighted, absolutely screams premium. It's professionally designed, it's aesthetically pleasing, full of positive vibe. Totally. You even find testimonials about excellent customer service and this impressive statistic of 16,000 happy customers.
Yeah.
It's all there, building this perfect aspirational image.
Absolutely. And the intent behind these elements seems crystal clear. The brand has invested in looking legitimate. They want you to buy into their narrative of timeless fashion and devoted customer care.
Yeah.
This initial presentation is so compelling that it can, completely overshadow any underlying issues. Makes it very difficult for the average shopper to discern the reality from the marketing.
It really does.
It's about creating that emotional connection first, before any product even arrives. That's a very powerful psychological tool.
But, okay, here's where it gets really interesting. That pristine image starts to crack and then basically shatter once you dig into what the Savage Reviews video uncovered.
Yeah.
The reality for customers tells a dramatically different story.
Right. The other shoe drops.
Exactly.
Hello.
Let's start with shipping and fulfillment, because that often gives away a lot about an online operation, doesn't it?
It really does. Logistics tell a story.
They reported 3-week shipping times for clothes. 3 weeks. And here's a crucial detail. The clothes are apparently cut after ordering.
Ah, okay.
What does that immediately tell us about their operational model?
Well, that detail, cut after ordering, combined with the extended shipping times, points directly towards a drop shipping model or something very similar.
Right.
For anyone unfamiliar, drop shipping is basically a retail fulfillment method where the brand markets products but never actually holds the inventory itself.
Okay.
Instead, when you place an order, the brand just purchases the item from a third-party supplier, often overseas, and has it shipped directly to you.
So they're just the middleman, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much. It cuts down on the brand's overhead, sure, but as we're seeing here, it often comes at a cost to the customer experience. Big time.
Right. And it's not just the shipping delay. The actual product quality, once it finally arrives, seems to present an even more jarring reality.
Uh-oh.
The review cites instances of garments looking nothing like the pictures. One customer even described them as disgusting looking.
Wow. Disgusting. That's strong.
Very strong. And what's truly baffling, or maybe telling, is the reported zero branding anywhere. Just cheap manufacturing labels from who knows where.
And that's where the lack of brand accountability in a model like this becomes painfully clear. When you hear reports of quality so bad it doesn't deserve 1 star,
Yeah.
and zero branding anywhere, it signifies a complete abdication of the promises made on their polished website.
It's like the promise and the product are totally disconnected.
Exactly. This isn't just about bad products. It's a critical lesson in how a brand's investment in its facade can be directly, maybe inversely proportional to its investment in its foundation.
And what that means for your money.
Precisely.
Exactly. It's almost like they're banking on the fact that most people won't dig deep enough, or maybe that the return process is so much hassle it's just not worth it.
Could be.
And beyond quality, even the fit seems to become a lottery. The review pointed out a specific instance of an XL that fits smaller than normal, suggesting they're just playing fast and loose with sizing charts.
Oh, inconsistent sizing, too. That's another classic sign.
So not only is the quality questionable and the shipping slow, but even if you did manage to get something, it might not even fit the way you expect.
This just further highlights the operational chaos, doesn't it? A genuine boutique would have or should have strict quality control, consistent sizing, a clear understanding of their product specs.
Yeah.
With dropshipping, especially if it's from various potentially unvetted manufacturers, these details are often lost in translation or simply neglected. It really speaks to a lack of genuine oversight on the brand's part regarding the actual garment.
And then there's the geographic deception. This, for me, is really the plot twist that fully pulls back the curtain.
Okay.
The brand goes to great lengths to create the perception of being a Vancouver boutique. The review specifically called out an AI-generated storefront image for authentic local business vibes.
Oh, wow, an AI image.
Yeah, so you think you're supporting a local Canadian business.
Yeah.
Based in Vancouver. But the kicker, as the reviewer put it, is that packages actually ship from Mississauga.
Mississauga. That's not Vancouver. Not even close.
Not even slightly. The reviewer's observation on this was so spot on. Nothing says Vancouver sophistication like cross-country drop-shipping deception. It's just a complete misrepresentation of their origins and operational model.
Yeah, that's quite something. Delving deeper into the customer experience then, what's revealed is just the sheer audacity of the operational chaos hidden behind such a meticulously polished front.
Audacity is a good word for it.
The implications of dropshipping and generic manufacturing on quality control and brand authenticity are profound. When clothes are cut after ordering and shipped from some generic facility, you lose all the touch points of quality assurance that a genuine boutique would have. There's no curation, no inspection, just an order fulfillment process designed for volume, probably, not quality.
It's such a profound contradiction, isn't it? The marketing message speaks of carefully chosen pieces selected with intention, meant to be lived in and loved. So personal, so curated sounding.
Right, sounds lovely.
But the reality, as the review reveals, is unbranded fast fashion that barely qualifies as wearable. So they're speaking two entirely different languages.
They absolutely are. The product is basically the antithesis of the promise. It highlights a system designed, it seems, to maximize profit by minimizing operational overhead and any real investment in quality.
Yeah.
And as the reviewer so memorably stated, your grandmother's sewing circle has better quality control.
Ouch. But memorable.
That line really encapsulates the disparity, doesn't it? It just strips away all the glossy marketing and lays bare the truth about the garments themselves.
It does, and it immediately makes me think, how often are we, as consumers, falling for this kind of elaborate performance online without even realizing it?
It's a worrying thought.
Because what truly breaks my brain here is this marketing versus reality gap. It's not just a small disconnect. It's like a chasm.
Yeah.
The reviewer's conclusion really stuck with me. This is a masterclass in polished marketing, masking operational chaos. They've clearly invested so much into creating a legitimate appearance.
The look and feel.
Exactly. From the emotional backstory to the professional website. Rather than investing in a legitimate experience for their customers, the money went into the facade, not the foundation.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, it highlights a strategic choice. I mean, maybe ethically questionable, but strategic nonetheless.
Well, so.
The brand knowingly built an entire identity around family values and quality craftsmanship, while, it seems, simultaneously delivering the exact opposite. This likely isn't accidental, it's a deliberate business model that capitalizes on digital anonymity.
Right. Hiding behind the screen.
Exactly. And for you, the consumer, so what here is significant? It just underscores the critical need for evaluation that goes beyond a brand's own self-presentation, especially in the vast and often anonymous world of online shopping.
Which raises that important question for all of us then. How can you spot these discrepancies? How can you arm yourself against similar disappointments? I mean, beyond the pretty pictures and the heartwarming stories, what are the tangible signs we should be looking for?
Well, it means looking beyond those curated images and actively seeking out external reviews, even if they're harder to find or less prominently displayed than the brand's own testimonials.
Doing your homework.
Definitely. Questioning those heartwarming stories and looking for tangible signs of a brand's actual operations, like clearly stated shipping origins, maybe transparent info on manufacturing or quality control processes, if they even offer it.
Which, in cases like this, they probably don't.
Likely not. You know, the reviewer's simple logic holds true. If you want clothes matching the pictures, reasonable shipping times, and actual brand labels, this kind of operation isn't your move.
Straightforward.
It serves as a stark reminder that what appears to be a local high-quality boutique can, in reality, be a thinly veiled dropshipping operation from anywhere, really, with all the associated quality control issues that come with it.
Okay, so to recap our deep dive into Olivia and James Vancouver, we've essentially seen a brand that meticulously crafted this image of timeless fashion, family values, premium quality.
A whole package.
The whole package, only for that image to unravel completely under the scrutiny of actual customer experiences. The Savage Reviews video exposed everything from those crazy 3-week shipping times for clothes cut after ordering, to garments described as disgusting looking with absolutely no branding, and that deceptive Vancouver boutique front for what was actually cross-country drop shipping from Mississauga.
Quite the list.
It really is. It's just a stark contrast between a very compelling narrative and a deeply disappointing reality. And this stark contrast, I think, serves as a potent reminder for all of us, like the value of skepticism, maybe healthy skepticism, and thorough research when you encounter these seemingly perfect online brands.
Absolutely essential nowadays.
Don't just let the glossy website or the heartwarming story be the only things that guide your purchasing decisions. You really have to dig a little deeper sometimes.
You do.
So in an age where digital storefronts can craft such convincing illusions, the real question we leave you with is, what tools or strategies can you adopt to truly discern genuine quality and authenticity before making a purchase?
And maybe think about how might this marketing versus reality gap extend beyond just fashion? How could it impact other areas where we place our trust online?
Yeah, definitely something to chew on.